when you look on the horizon, AI and what that makes possible is just accelerating, right? You see it every day. I see it every day. Where we were 6 months ago, it feels like it was 6 years ago. And that's just going to continue.
Welcome to Smart Decoding, your inside look at how we're shaping the future of banking through cutting-edge digital experiences and breakthrough technology. Get ready. Smart Decoding starts now.
Hi, I'm Christina Claudio, Head of Connected Banking.
And I'm Steve Goodman, Head of Product for the Consumer Bank. We're here today to talk to you about Chase's financial tools.
Steve, we have super tight collaboration between the product team, tech team, our designers, and our data and analytics partners. And the teams work together every day trying to figure out what the next best thing to build is that gives value to our customers and also to our business. We work in the agile methodology, but we also are constantly looking to the new technology that's out there, right? So when cloud came, how quickly could we move from some of our legacy platforms to the cloud? It made us faster. It opened up new use cases for us and allowed us to respond to customers' feedback in such a faster, more personalized way. When you look on the horizon, AI and what that makes possible is just accelerating, right? You see it every day. I see it every day. Where we were 6 months ago, it feels like it was 6 years ago. And that's just going to continue. And when we think about its impact on these tools, it opens up such an exciting and fun world. And the hardest thing is going to be, what do we choose not to do, right? And it's really thinking through, how do we want customers to interact with our platforms, right? Technology and what's feasible is really becoming almost commoditized in some ways, where almost anything is possible, whereas that used to constrain us in the past. And so now it's thinking about, how do we want customers to interact? Do we want it to be through a chat layer? Do they want proactive information? And then recognizing that based on where a customer is in their life, they might want a little bit of everything, right? So how are we anticipating? How are we being predictive based on the way that they've interacted with us in the past? And then most importantly, how do we ensure that we are aware of when they walk into a branch, speak with someone, and then ensure that we're capturing that in some way, shape, or form so it doesn't feel repetitive.
As you know, Christina, our customers are coming to our branches each and every day, and they are telling us what they want, what they're looking for. And one of the most important things for them is accuracy and speed. They want that tool at their fingertips so that they can understand their credit health, understand their whole financial journey, and they want us to be able to engage them and provide them with the advice that they're looking for so that they can grow for now and for the future. So as you're measuring customers' interaction with our digital financial tools, how do you use that information then to loop back to the quad, our product owners, our technology owners, our data owners, and our design owners to constantly improve those tools for our customers?
Yeah, engagement is a great proxy to understand how customers are interacting with our experiences, where they start, where they end. For us, when we take a step back, we also make sure that we offer customers a feedback form. Believe it or not, a lot of customers submit feedback where it's saying, hey, I love what you've done with this, or hey, things are slowing down a little bit and I'm not able to move as fast as I was before. And it's a great opportunity for us to double click and see what's going on. So we use all pieces of feedback quite a bit. We also make sure that we're regularly tracking areas of friction, right, where customers might get stuck. And when we see a pattern or we see a trend starting to form, we dig into it immediately. We try to rule out, are there underlying system issues, or is it just an experience gap that we missed, right? Our customers are constantly telling us things, whether they realize it or not. And it's on us to understand, how do we take that to improve their experience?
That's great. So fast forward a year from now, what do you hope that we've delivered for our customers in terms of digital financial tools?
For me, I think we have such an incredible foundation, really, truly. I think we have all the basics there for customers to do the three things that we've laid out from the beginning, right? Establish a solid financial foundation, maintain control over their finances, and then optimize for their financial health. I think in a year, what I would love to see is an ecosystem that feels connected to customers. Today, some tools feel connected, but there's opportunity to make customers kind of flow through it in a super intuitive, simplified way. I think we've done a ton of work to make sure that these tools are mature and that they're meeting customers where they are. Now we have to figure out, how do they talk to each other, right? So that there's a cohesive journey that customers can go on, regardless of where they are in their financial journey.
Thanks for watching. To learn more, follow us on LinkedIn or check out our Next at Chase blog on medium.com.